At 6, a St. Louis man behind bars for more than 3 decades for a crime he says he didn't commit. New tonight, we're following the public's new push to free him.
Chris Dunn is convicted in a 1990 murder that took place in the dark. He was locked up at 18 years old. Well, today a group gathered downtown to fight for his innocence. No physical evidence ever connected Dunn to the murder of Rico Rogers, a teenager shot and killed on a porch. His case hinged on eyewitness testimony, both of whom recanted and admitted they lied.
Chop Talk TV, man, this ain't that, man. Y'all know this big business and we ain't keeping no score, man. We got a special exclusive today, man. We got a Chopversation, man. We got a brother in here, man, that's gonna definitely show y'all what to do and what not to do, man, when you're in certain situations dealing with the penal system, man. So I definitely want to give all praises to him, man. My big bro, my uncle, everything, Christopher Dunn. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
How you doing? I'm good. You?
Man, I'm doing good, brother, man. Just taking it one day at a time, man. How your 2022 been so far?
Well, it's been a little complicated, to be completely honest with you. But at the same time, though, like I just told you recently, my eyes are open. I want to see more than just this here.
Right. Absolutely. True that. I definitely know that, man. How long you been gone?
I was gone for exactly 33 years flat, plus a few months.
Damn, 33?
33.
Damn, that's crazy, man. That's, man, that's a nice little minute, though, man.
We talking about 33 years. We talking about 33 days. We talking about 33 years.
33 years. No time or nothing, just straight through.
Just straight, flat, 33 years.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Man, I definitely give you all respect, man, to being strong, man, and still keeping the mindset and keeping your head clear, you know what I'm saying, for being in that situation. How you do it, though? How you keep your mind clear from, like, all the BS and just going through that time like that?
On a prison, you have to keep your mindset. You have to figure out something else that's greater than just that moment. So what I do, I try to focus on what's out there and how I can help my family that's still out there. I try to figure out what it is that I need to do for myself and her to try to get back out there with them. So I try not to allow myself to become institutionalized, to become a fixture of this place here. And so all the little petty stuff, the little animosity, the frustrations, the anger, the little childish stuff, I alleviate that stuff from my life.
All right.
And I just keep moving forward.
That's what's up. That's real spit, man. What about them youngsters that be coming through there, man? Because I know it's a bunch of new breeds coming in there and they just wilding out and going crazy.
Well, in the past 33 years, prison has tipped over, I could say, at least about 50 times. And this new breed of young inmates that's coming through here now, I'm not going to even call them young men because they still can't grasp hold as to what they really are right now. And the fact that they got 30 years plus time, they can't fathom living beyond that 30 years. They still looking at it like they're going to do 5 years, 10 years to get out of jail.
Right.
But that 85% going to use in their butt eventually. And they're going to realize they're going to be there for a minute.
Right. They haven't really grasped hold of reality. It ain't set in for real.
Exactly.
Right. In your case, what type of evidence did they have against you in your case, man?
Okay. This is how to bring it down. May of 1990, I was accused of murder and 2 assaults. Mind you, the 2 people never got shot, but somebody did get killed. Now, there was no gun, no fingerprints, no DNA, no gunpowder residue. There was no physical evidence at all that linked me to this crime, except with the exception of 2 young kids. One was a 12-year-old little boy, and the other was a 15-year-old little boy. Now, they say that they lived in my old community, but I didn't know these little guys from Man in the Moon. But one little guy just came out of juvenile for about the 3rd time. There's no excuse. okay, we can still say he was a kid, but he was a kid with a criminal record. But then, like I say, I was accused of the crime, but we still didn't understand why I was accused of this crime. But like, to answer your question, there was no evidence other than those two the boys and their testimony that put me in this situation.
Man, like basically some he say, she say, you know.
That's exactly what it was. Because in 2018, we didn't learn until then why they said I did this crime. Now, it was all about me coming back into my old community after being gone for 2 or 3 years. And once I came back, it was a new breed of youngsters over there.
Mm-hmm.
And from understanding at the hearing, they stated that they was upset that I can come back into my own community and block orders around by telling people you can't sell drugs in front of my mother's house, or you can't sell drugs to these pregnant women on my street, or you can't sell drugs in front of the church building. I don't care if you're a Christian, or Moorish American, atheist, or whatever your religion are. I don't care. But the thing is, you will respect the religious building, or you will respect the elderly people, or you will respect these women that's pregnant in this community.
Right.
But he stated that because of that reason alone, they wanted me out of the neighborhood.
Right. And then, you know, that's how I was raised, man, under that cloth of respecting my elders and, you know, guys that paved the way for, you know, ahead of me, you know, the ones that did the positive and, you know, put that lineage down. You know, that's how I was raised. So I continue to live my life like that, you know what I'm saying, so respecting those who came before me and paying homage to the ones that came before me that really left an impact, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's normal. What is it going to take for you to get free? Like, what is it going to take for you to really, like...
Okay. To answer that question, this is what we need to do. I've filed every petition you could possibly think of, from a 2915 to the direct appeal brief, to a federal habeas corpus, to a recall mandate, from a state haid. I've filed all the way to the Missouri Supreme Court. But what it's going to take is the people of St. Louis. It's going to take the voters to want to pick up that mantle and walk with me. It's going to take them to ask Kim Gardner, the Circuit Attorney of the City of St. Louis, when do she intend to endorse my freedom or my actual innocence? If not to give me my freedom, then at least give me a new trial. But they have out what is known as Missouri Statute 547-031. It's a new law that came out. In 2021, they proposed a bill which is known as Senate Bill 53. Senate Bill 53 was designed to help assist people like myself who have been in prison for so long, but was able to present the evidence and to prove that you're actually innocent. That's right. Missouri has what is known as an innocent program.
Mm-hmm.
It's an actual innocence clause. Now here it is. You have a few people in the past, but they was out of the city of Kansas or Jackson County. They were free up under this new law. But no one yet has been free in St. Louis. So Senate Bill 53 gave the Circuit Attorney judiciary authority to look at any cases pending that's rooted in freestanding claim of actual innocence. Whether it's DNA, whether it is gunpowder residue, video recordings, audio recordings, it makes no difference. As long as you can prove your innocence, then the Circuit Attorney is supposed to file that petition that she has and submit it to the Attorney General or a circuit court judge and ask them to either free you or give you a new trial. So this is what society needs to do. Ask Kim Gardner to impose or invoke Missouri Statute 547-031, because I shouldn't have to stand in line to get my freedom. But right now, I'm standing behind another young man that is actually innocent named Lamar Johnson.
Okay. So now it's kind of like a wait list type situation.
That's exactly what it seems like.
Because I was gonna ask you, because Kim Gardner is the circuit attorney, and like, why has she not filed a Missouri statute? I think it's that 547.031, like she done for others.
Well, from my understanding, Lamar Johnson case was the first case that came to her death. And that was 6 years ago. And that's when she took over the reins of the circuit attorney for the city of St. Louis. And his case was the first one that they filed up under the newly adopted Innocent Project, or what you call the Conviction Integrity Unit, that she implemented into the city. Wesley Bell has one also. But from my understanding, this case must come first because that was her first priority.
Mm-hmm.
But I still don't understand, why must I have to wait until he is freed before my case can come up?
Right. Yeah, like right, like, why it got to be a waiting list? Like, it should be working, whatever comes first, whatever get through the, whatever paperwork get pushed through first. That's just what we working on, instead of making it be like, well, we got your paperwork, but we gonna put you on the waiting list. You know what I'm saying?
I completely agree with you, because regardless if this young man filed his before I filed mine in her office, the question is, why must I still have to wait before I can have my case heard by her office? It should make no difference. It's just like saying, just because you say that the sky is green, I'm supposed to sit there and believe that the sky is green, but in my eyes, it might be blue. But who am I to sit there and tell you what you saw is wrong? Right. So what she's doing, technically, is not morally right. Because here it is. I shouldn't have to wait. I shouldn't have to wait for real to receive any form of freedom. I shouldn't. And Kim going to office, I'm not going to sit her and knock her in the head and say that she's wrong.
Right.
Well, hey, let me bring something down to you. They just called me for a visit, man. I was not expecting this. You hear me?
All right, that's cool, man. Don't worry about it. As soon as you get back from your visit, man, make sure you call me. We're going to keep this also in the interview so everybody know that we ain't faking. We live and direct. So we're going to start back at part 2, because I definitely got a lot of more questions for you, bro. So you know what it is, huh? All right.
And I appreciate that.
Man, I appreciate
it. You came up here to see me, because I do not know who it is.
All right, man. Go ahead and get that good time. Get that getaway time, man.
Hey, I love you, bro.
I love you too, huh? One.
The caller has hung up.
Man, as y'all see, man, we got a visit right between the interviews, so, you gotta let go get that, man. So definitely coming out part 2 so we can go ahead and get it in. I got a lot more good questions too, man. So definitely, man, y'all need to pay attention and really listen to this, man, because this brother's been doing 30 years on a case that he did not even commit. And the courts know that he did not commit this crime, but he is still locked up. So y'all definitely need to take heed to that, man, and know when you out there thugging in them streets and doing what you do, that there's definitely a price that you will pay for that. And sometimes you might want to not pay that price. Some of us do. Some of us accept that and play it as it go. And I salute those who you know, take their lick and stand up and do what they got to do. But for those who not really ready for that and then get involved in it, and then when it hit them like a train wreck and they just lose their mind, this is what you need to be watching and paying attention. So, all right, part 2 coming soon, man. Chop Talk TV.